let's start the new concept of our chapter, which is general properties of nuclei and nuclear model. Then next part is basic properties of nuclear. Then our first property is nuclear shape and size. Okay, in this what comes, nucleons are bound together, means which I told you already in the beginning of the lecture. If you know all those things, then you can consider all those next things. Okay, then the nucleus are bound to each other in the nucleus by strong and short range attractive forces. I already told you nuclear forces are strong forces which are short ranges forces, and they are attractive towards each other. For a given volume of surface area is minimum for spherical shape, and hence binding force are maximum of spherical nucleus. Okay, let's see once 1 minute. Let's see the volume. You know the volume of circle is what? 4 by 3 pi r cube. Okay, which is also proportional to A. You know what is mean by A. A is your atomic mass number and Z is your atomic number. Okay, then 4 by 3 into pi is our constant. Then assume as a r naught, means r naught is nuclear unit radius, which is 4 by 3 into pi. Okay, then what comes, r is equal to r naught a raised to 1/3. If they give you some problem, if they given you some problem, like if they give you radius r1 of single circle, okay, radius, and it's means if they gives you element, to that element you people know what is the atomic number, what is the mass number. Okay, from that you can calculate what is A and 1/3 of A. Okay, then if they shows, means if they given you r naught, means which is constant, and the both circle, if you want to compare with the another circle, they gives an another element, then what the ratio comes, if they ask that question, then you people have to return r1 by r2 is equal to r naught, which is constant between both. So r naught which is cancelled, and a raised to 1/3 by a raised to 1/3, means a is different for another circle. Means if there are two different elements, there are two different atomic masses. Okay, then r naught, which is measure of nuclear radius, can be measured experimentally, okay, by various methods. In the case of alpha decay, people know the half life period. Then what is half life period, which is t half is equal to log 2. Log 2 means 0.693 divided by lambda. Lambda is equal to your disintegration constant. Okay, what is mean by disintegration? Means decay, some process is decayed, means comes lower, means the value of something is come lower. Okay, this is called as disintegration. Then lambda is the product of probability lambda naught r that alpha particle exists in the nucleus, and probability of barrier transmission, that is the rate of hitting the barrier, is v by r. V is velocity of alpha particle and r is a radius. Okay, r naught is a radius, unit radius determined from alpha decay experiments. Is r naught is equal to 1.5 into 10 raised to minus 15 meter. Okay, which is 1.5 femtometer. Femtometer means femto or Fermi, like as into 10 raised to minus 15. Then Platt and Vyskova showed that correct value of RD means daughter nucleus, okay, will be smaller than effective radius. Then small amount of alpha particle can be taken, means extra value is taken there, which is RA 1.2 F. Then capital R is equal to RD plus small RA. Since R is equal to 1.5, they gives you the value which is R naught, which is 1.5, and A raised to 1/3. Then the corrected nuclear radius RD is equal to ROD into A raised to 1/3. Okay, same like as a 1.3 femtometer. Okay, then second is the anomalous scattering of alpha particle from nuclei. The closest approach of alpha particle is measure of nuclear radius r. It is found to be we already calculated r is equal to 1.5 into a raised to 1/3. Okay, one second. Then next is if the value r naught is estimated from Coulomb energy of mirror nuclei. Okay, third type we see here how to calculate r naught. Then r naught is also estimated from Coulomb energy of mirror nuclei. Mirror nuclei are the pair of unstable nuclei. Unstable means which is negative. Means if you calculate some numbers, means I showed you in another problem. I will show you. Okay, then your value like as means unstable means if the particle is present or exist, then it is stable. If it value comes like as a negative, this is unstable. This is the minimum sentence. But one nucleus contains Z protons and Z plus 1 neutrons, while the other contains Z plus 1 proton and Z neutrons, means smaller of the atomic number, like as hydrogen and helium. Hydrogen having atomic number 1 and mass number 3, same as helium has atomic number 2 and atomic mass number 3, means both have atomic masses are same but number of atomic is different. Same like as carbon and neutron. Carbon having atomic number 6 and mass number 13 and neutron having atomic number 7 and mass number 13. Same masses are same. In general, for mirror nuclei, here mirror nuclei, okay, from mirror nuclei you can calculate value of r naught. For mirror nuclei, A is equal to 2Z plus 1. If odd nucleus changes from proton to neutron by beta plus decay, then total number of nucleus. See here in this reaction, neutron carries a charge having mass number 13 and atomic number 7. If we know there are beta particle present, means beta decay. In beta decay, we written here means electron having proton means atomic number 1 and mass number is 0, means if those part will be removed from those values, means 13 and 7, then the value comes like as a 6 or 13, means carbon having atomic number 6 and mass number 13, means here some disintegration present, beta decays. Okay, decays means the value comes below, that's called as disintegration plus velocity. Then the Coulomb potential energy due to uniform distribution of Ze charges in a spherical nucleus of radius r is given by Coulombic energy is equal to 3/5 Ze square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r. Okay, difference in Coulombic energy of mirror nuclei in which Z differs by unit 1 is Z is your atomic number and here proton number is Z and neutron number is Z plus 1. So here what value comes 3/5 E square as it is by 4 pi epsilon naught r, then Z plus 1 whole square minus Z square. Okay, then split the bracket, means Z square plus 2Z plus 1 minus Z square, then Z square becomes cancel with each other, then 2Z plus 1 which is in the bracket, and out of the bracket value is E square divided by 4 pi epsilon naught r. Okay, then after beta plus decay, if the daughter is the left in the ground state, then the maximum energy is carried by beta plus particle, which is given by energy of beta plus particle, which is beta particle, which is 3/5 2Z plus 1 whole square E square by 4 pi epsilon naught r minus m naught C square minus mn minus mass of neutron minus mass of proton into C square, which is binding energy, minus total binding energy. Okay, where m naught C square is 0.51 and rest mass energy of positron, which is absorbed in creating beta particle, which is mass of neutron minus mass of proton into C square, is equal to 1.29 MeV is the energy. Okay, now let's see here mass of neutron is always greater than mass of proton. Okay, and delta B means difference in binding energy of pair of mirror nuclei. Okay, then energy of beta particle, which is 3 by 5 ae square by 4 pi epsilon naught d into r naught a raised to 1/3, which is value of your r, minus 0.51 minus 1.29 minus difference in binding energy. Okay, then those value comes here. They showed this method gives the value of r naught as a 1.45, which is higher than the value obtained from scattering experiment. However, this value can be corrected by considering Pauli's principle, which is effectively reduces the probability of finding two protons close together, and hence there is a reducing Coulombic energy. Means R is equal to 1.23 A into 1/3. Okay, then you people must have to know what is the Pauli's exclusion principle. In Pauli's exclusion principle, no two electrons having same quantum number. Okay, next let's see charge density rho of r. In order to probe the charge distribution in the nucleus, high energy is 600 MeV. Okay, then electrons may be used. The information can be obtained efficiently if the de Broglie wavelength of electrons in order of nucleus radius. To calculate de Broglie wavelength of high energy electrons, the relativistic relation may be used as E is